Greetings. Shalom. In the name of Yahweh, on the name and authority of Yahshua Messiah, and under the direction of the Holy Spirit. Excuse me. Something doesn't want me to speak here. The imagery that you're currently looking at is going to be a template. What I'm fixing to discuss right now is an entry, a portal into your higher self. Now, I've described this in my older previous videos with talking about the importance of the portals of the chakras on the body and the portal of into different dimensions, so to speak, would actually be represented by your solar plexus. The same way you look at this picture, you see the roundness of it, that is your stargate. Now, that's not to say that the other chakras are irrelevant, because they're not. They're actually frequencies that aid in what you actually need to step into your stargate. Now, for those who actually made it through the Lionsgate portal, the upgrade, the 888 portal, light side codes, this particular imagery that I'm showing you is that you have to meditate and you have to get a clear picture in your mind's eye, your third eye, while you're meditating this Stargate portal. Now, as you pay attention to the imagery on this portal, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to see another replica of yourself. So it's almost like you're watching. It's almost like you're watching like TV, but with you inside of the picture. All right. Once you get this imagery in your meditation, you are going to step into this portal. What are you going to do? What are you looking for as you go into the portal? You want to contact your future self, your greater, higher self. So what I'm actually giving you is the clear instruction of quantum leap science. Very real. If you want to quantum leap into your highest timeline, this would be the way that you do it. Now, I can't say everything is what's going to go on once you enter into the Stargate portal through your meditation. But what I can tell you is that when you go in with the intention already made up with you going to meet your higher self, your future self, your better version of yourself. When you meet that self, you're going to interact, and when you're done, you're going to shake hands with your higher self. Your higher self is going to give you some information, some things that you need to do in your life. Upon your return and upon your exit, as you're pulling out of the Stargate, bring with you all of the energy that your higher self invested into you through the meeting. So what you do is, by coming back out of the Stargate with the energy that you got from your higher self, you allow yourself now to operate in the timeline that you're in with the energies of your future self to help guide and direct you and propel you to your highest purpose. This imagery here it was hard for me to find, but when I found it, I was trying to pull it up because it would act as a good template for meditation. So, with saying that, I'm going to go into a little bit, I'm going to differ a little bit in the topic that I've already discussed about the Stargate. And it is on the scientific platform, but it nonetheless is true. The subconscious of your mind, the deepest recesses of your mind, otherwise known as just, subconsciousness, the place of darkness and everything like that, is how in your waking reality things come into your life. The darkest part of your subconscious can be described from a scientific point as the ethers. Okay? Inside of the ethers, when the thought goes in that you believe, which is basically talking about you guarding your belief system or upgrading and getting rid of things in your belief system that no longer serve you. When your thought of something that you believe enters inside of your subconscious mind does not differ between real and unreal. Okay? It doesn't know. So anything that comes in, it believes that it is real, and it starts what they call the vortex of creating a reality, a manifestation around a thought that is entered into the subconscious mind. Okay, well, the vortex itself, as it starts to spin, what it's doing is it attracts atoms. Now, you've heard me say that man being a carbon body. Well, molecules are composed of what? They're composed of atoms. The type of atoms that man is built out of are carbon. So if the components that make man are carbon, if those atoms are carbon, and after they've generated enough through the high velocity and the speed of the vortex, they start to generate into molecules. Then from molecules, once they get to a certain propensity, all right, it allows them to be strong enough of what they call an image, an archetype, for the manifestation to enter into your now timeline. This is typically the scientific explanation of how we manifest into our life through our imaginations. Our thoughts are electricity itself. Our thoughts, once they begin to ferment and to incubate in our subconsciousness, the first thing that's pulled in is atoms. Okay? Made of carbon. From the carbon, after the atoms enough of them are drawn in, the speed keeps picking up until they become molecules. From the time molecules, the propensity, it gets so strong, it gets so bright, into where there is an opportunity inside of your reality to manifest, these things come into reality. So you are a lot more than what you already have been made aware of who you really are. Because there are things that would clearly just blow your mind, that if you knew you were really able to really do, it would change the course of your life and send you spiraling upward. Stay tuned, collective. I love you. Peace. Shalom.